Well, hello there, folks, and happy Wednesday to you. It's lovely to see you again as usual, and I do hope that I find you very well indeed. So, today I made this amazing lemon drizzle coronation cake in honour of the upcoming coronation of Charles, King Charles. So, I'm just going to be showing you how I make this one, but I seen this on an episode of This Morning last week, and I knew I just had to give it a go. But if you don't like lemon, you can make any cake you like. A traditional Victoria sponge cake would be a wonderful alternative. So this is everything that I used here, but all of these ingredients will be in the show more box underneath the video. So I've got some unsalted butter, some self-raising flour, some caster sugar, some eggs, some baking powder, a wee drop of milk, and then I've got some lemon zest and also some lemon juice as well. I'm going to be using my stand mix today, but you can do this one by hand if you prefer, but the stand mix just makes it, so much quicker. So the first thing I'm going to do is pop in my room temperature soft butter, and then on top of that I'm going to pop the caster sugar and then the self-raising flour as well. Just on top of that, everything just gets thrown in at the one time, and then my lemon zest as well. I just used a very fine grater for this, and then the juice of the lemons as well. The smell of fresh lemon juice is absolutely amazing. And then in with that, I'm going to pop the baking powder as well. And then 3 tablespoons of whole milk. Like I said, all of these, all of the ingredients and all of the weights will be underneath the video if you want to come back at a later date. And then 4 medium free-range eggs as well. So just start your mixer up and let this mix away for about 5 minutes until it's nice and smooth. You're going to think, at the beginning it's all curdled and horrible, but it does come together in the end. So do give it about 5 minutes and it will be lovely and fluffy, just like that. This is the tin that I'm using here. Just make sure you grease it and line it with baking paper. And then just pop your mixture right into the middle, and then with your spoon push it up into the corners and just get this as flat as you can, just with the back of your spoon, but it will collapse down, and find its own level in the oven anyway. So you want to pop this into the middle of your oven for about half an hour, gas mark 4, 180C, but if you've got a fan assisted oven, 160 will do, and it'll come out looking something like this. So you just want to get it out of your tin and pop it onto a cooling rack until it's completely cool. I'm going to pop a board on top of this, including the rack, flip the whole thing upside down because I want to use the underside of the sponge because it's paler and we're using a white icing. It's going to give you a nicer finish, plus it's going to be completely flat, so your fruit isn't going to go rolling all over the place, and it's so light and fluffy and wonderful. So do let this cool completely before you put your icing on, because like I said, you don't want it all sliding everywhere. So this is your icing here, some icing sugar, some fresh lemon juice, and then some more of that lemon zest. So pop your icing sugar into a bowl, followed by your zest and then the lemon juice as well, and that's all you need. And this is going to give you a beautiful zesty lemony icing. It's just lovely. So this will be the lemon drizzle part, I suppose. So just give that a good stir around. I like to use a fork for this kind of thing. It just makes it a lot quicker. And this was the consistency here. You want it nice and runny and not too thick because it's going to sink into your sponge as well. And because we're using the underside, which is more porous, it's just going to soak all that in you. It's just going to be wonderful. So just spoon it right to the edge, and don't worry if any comes over the side because we are going to clean that up later on as well. Now you can go on with your fruit. So we're just trying to make a Union Jack here, and it's very, very simple. Just do a cross through the middle for the top to the bottom, then to the corners, and then just fill in the gaps with the blueberries. Like I said, super simple and lots of fun to do as well. So if you are having a street party or a house party, or if you're celebrating, this would be a real fun one to get the kids involved in as well. And if you do want this a bit bigger, you can double up the layers. This is just a single layer cake, but you could easily just double up the recipe and do a double layer and maybe put some jam in the middle or something like that. So that was it. Like I said, really simple, really easy, and do let me know if you're planning on giving that one a go, or if you are going to be celebrating for the coronation. And a huge thank you, as usual, to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page and to the channel members here as well. And I do have to update those wee lists, and I will be doing that over the next few days as well. And a big thank you to you all for watching and leaving your lovely comments, and for those that share the videos as well. And this wee video wasn't planned to go up till tomorrow, but I decided to release it a day early just to give you a wee bit of time if you are planning on doing this for Saturday. So thank you once again for joining me, and I will catch up with you during the week back here on What's for Tea. Take care and bye for now. Bye now.